EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Shreds into the stiff arm, and able to get this out to the 25. So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. They'll be commanded by their 6'3" quarterback from Central Michigan, Cooper Rush.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And right side, they're going to go option here. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the shotgun, Rush. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Texans will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Starts on the tackle. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Texans first down.
Now Stroud. That's complete to Dell. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
48-yard line.
Then he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Stroud to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That tackle behind the line made by Will Anderson.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. Now rush. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
1st and 10 at the 33.
First down carry for Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Two things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. You look at the defense for these Texans. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they are facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Houston.
Chubb trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens 6-yard line.
They'll try again with Chubb. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Stroud. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 60. And the Texans are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Ravens nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Able to slither by. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. First carry now for Justice Hill. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Baltimore, first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
Play fake. Here's Rush. A short throw caught by Andrews. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Third down and 6.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd.
Here's Rush to throw. And that is incomplete.
Rush's pass intended for time.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Houston set to take over. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Stroud looking to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Texans.
Play action. Stroud now. That is caught by Dell. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Houston.
Stroud completes this out wide. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Stroud. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Ooh, with a juke. Oh, now how about this return? He's to midfield. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field. The Houston defense we watch as they get set to go. They forced the punt the last time, got off the field. I'm sure some of your D coordinators through the years, you liked when you heard those words, get off the field.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Or maybe you didn't like it when you heard those words.
It depended on when they were yelling them. But in this situation, absolutely perfect. Get off the field, force a punt, let the offense take over and do their thing, and it resulted in a field goal.
And we'll see if they can do that again. Gets this to the former Texan, DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. That's complete, left side to Bateman. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
Still first down.
Throwing here, Rush. A short throw caught by Andrews. Second and 11 now.
4 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 11 at the Texans' 25-yard line.
Rush. On target to his man, Likely. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a first down.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw is Rush. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Back to throw, Rush. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
Looking to throw. Rush. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And that sack brings up fourth and goal, a loss of 7. Big play.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on third down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
On fourth down, on is Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a good job there to kind of weather the storm in that first quarter and come back with their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, you hate to be coming from behind early on, but you're exactly right. They took some time, able to move the ball, and now it's back to a 10-3 game.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Texans to take over. They were winners last week over Tennessee, and they've got the lead here as well. They start this drive out first and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their third drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll they'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Rush. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Rush. Going deep for Hopkins. And he's got it inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Gain of 53 yards. That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece.
That ties the game at 10.
That time a 6-play drive. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now out comes Houston. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll run with a USC man, Woody Marks. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play, because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Oh, he sheds himself free. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Texans first down.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They go up the middle with Chum. And the a second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And this guy can be everywhere. Kyle Hamilton getting there to drop him for a loss. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Stroud out of the gun here. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And Chubb fighting, but nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped short of that 1st down marker. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They go play action with Rush. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Rush. They set up the screen to Hill. And he's going to get this inside the 30. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. All tied up at 10. 2 minutes left in the 1st half.
At the 26-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Henry fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts.
2nd and goal.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll give Henry another shot. And this time he is in. Derrick Henry, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
17.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously, the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
11 on the play. First down, Texans.
Throwing now is Stroud. Drops it off for Chubb. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
The throwing again is Stroud. In trouble, and he's taken down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Pulled in at the 24. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now Rush. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. A short throw caught by Andrews. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rush. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. A final shot before break. Rush. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the 2nd half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Texans going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Houston.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Here's a 2nd and 8. And again, it's Chubb. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
And it's 3rd down.
Stroud keeps it. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talked about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Up the middle they go. Marks. Oh, nice move. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
He's brought down
A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
18 on the play. First down, Texans.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Chubb. Touchdown, Houston. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then 1 play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the 2nd half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. On the counter, it's Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it again with Henry. And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
And Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here. From the gun on third down. Rush. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the option, here's Henry. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the
Here's Rush to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Sheldon Rankins in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Rush working from the gun. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. So a 6-carry drive the last go-around, touchdown on the end of it. We'll see if they can duplicate that here.
I think that they would like to. I know every runner that we've ever met would love to carry the ball more and more and more. In fact, we keep a ball in the booth just for demonstration purposes.
You're holding it right now.
I'm going to give it to you. Is it heavy? Is it that heavy?
No, it's pretty light.
It's pretty light, right? So keep giving it to him and let him do his work. It's not going to slow him down.
If it's light for me, it's definitely light for him. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Partner sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop it.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And taken at the 46. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Henry up the middle. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Henry To'o there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Rush. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Houston set to take over. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Texans first down.
Stroud to throw it. Going out wide, finds Chubb. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 4. Stroud sets up the play action. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Texans.
They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Off the edge and right to the ball that time was Kyle Van Noy. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap to Stroud. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
They run it again with Chubb. Shedding through the defense. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 3rd and goal, Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
Dalton Schultz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Texans 24.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was the tight end Dalton Schultz on the touchdown reception to cap the drive. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Well, the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. They'll try to bootleg with Rush. Buying time to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Off the option, here's Henry. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing here, Rush. This will go to Henry out wide. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Henry again on 2nd down. Fighting it off. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Rush. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
The Ravens send their punter out now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. .42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense and their star running back Nick Chubb getting set to take over once more. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So a big one coming here for Ka'imi Fairbairn. This to make it a 2-score game. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Play fake. Here's Rush. A little short one there, caught by Likely. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Back to throw, Rush. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sheldon Rankins picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
It's now
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
Third down and 13. Rush. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Did they maybe play that too safely on third down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have fourth down to try and pick it up.
Fourth down, here's Rush. They're looking deep here for Flowers. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down, but he gets inside the Houston 20. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. Fourth down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well.
To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete.
Defended by Jalen Petrie.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rush. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
That's a gain of 7.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They go play action with Rush. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First down.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
Daniil Hunter on the stop. It's a loss of 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. Rush. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They're going for it. Rush. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2nd down, here's Chubb again. Powers through it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. first down. They'll run with Chubb. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. To throw with Stroud. That is caught. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a first down. Going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
First down, Texans.
Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for the Texans, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.